We have vortex, which means great day. Got both me and a Stella coffee. I got white chocolate mocha. She got caramel macchiato. So it's actually been super slow today, which I do not mind at all. Like, I'm happy it's not stressful, especially on my first day back. But yeah, the day is just kind of going by slow. But anyway. I'm blending 2 days, so I'm working back to back together because yesterday I didn't have that much time to vlog, so I'm just gonna do vlogging today and yesterday, so I'm gonna blend them together. So it's the morning. Once again, we have vortex on the same patients, and I'm going to get coffee. Apparently, people were hoarding the strips, so now they only give them to them like this, where you used to come in boxes. Annoying. Hey guys, so I'm off from work and like I tried to record as much as I can, but honestly I didn't. Like, it wasn't as much as I usually would put in the vlogs, but it's for a reason. The day started off good, but then, you know, like, some days are just harder than others, and some days you have to deal with things more than others, and every job isn't perfect, and I realized that. So I had to reel in my frustration today and hold it together. So I felt like this will be the perfect time to talk about, like, some people ask, like, are there bad, like, is it bad to work as a CNA? Like, you heard horror stories and stuff like that. And I'm even in the hospital and I'm not in a nursing home, but there's still things that, you know, like, there's a lot of different people that you have to work with. It's hard because it's not just nurses. There's also doctors, and there's also RT, there's PT and stuff that I talked about, like, in the All About the CNA video. Pretty frustrating dealing with all those different people. But then also just, like, there's so many levels in the hospital. Have a million bosses, not just one boss. Yeah. There's more levels than what you would have to deal with in a nursing home, to say the least. Especially at least at this hospital. Yeah. But anyway, so when you ask, like, are there bad things about being a CNA? Of course there are bad things. And I love a lot of people's horror stories about dealing with bodily fluids. But when you're in nursing, even as a nurse, you're going to deal with bodily fluids, and you're going to have to do things that you kind of don't want to do, but you're going to have to do it. So that's just, like, that's not one of the things that you should be worried about. And with any job, there's bad things that you don't want to do. That's why it's like, you don't want to go into this field if you don't love it. If you don't love helping people, if you know you can't do with bodily fluids, stuff like that, then maybe it's not for you. And maybe you need to be a CNA to know if you want to be a nurse, because as a CNA, you're there to help the nurse. You know what I mean? So you're working under their license. So that's something that you would also have to do. So if you need to realize if that's something that you want to do, then do it. So for all of you asking if you should